The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast platform, its affiliates, or even the hosts. The information provided is for general informational purposes only and should not be taken as legal, financial, or professional advice. The host and guests are not liable for any errors of omission in the content, nor for any losses, injuries, or damages arising from the use of the information provided. Listeners are encouraged to seek professional advice relevant to their specific circumstances. Now enjoy the show.
But this episode, I almost want to play that twice.
I think we're going to be all right. Let's see how it rolls through. You know, how you be?
Man, I'm good, bro. What's good with you?
That's good. You know, I'm good. I'm great. Can't complain.
No doubt, no doubt.
Excited. Another Monday. You tuned into the ops.
Yep. Oh, before we get started, big shout out to Lady D's mom. She is celebrating her birthday. Shout out to both of them. Hey, have fun.
Okay. Oh, yeah. We really about to be off the rails. Probably ain't no guidance.
Yeah, the most educated person that's not on this show. We are sorry in advance.
We really? Not really. Like I started to say, welcome to the ops. I am one Mike.
I am RG. It's going to be a hot one.
Yeah, man. Being brought to you by the United Front. What we got for him today, man?
Man, you know your boy Travis Hunter won the Heisman Trophy, which was very touching indeed. Yeah. Navy put the beats on Army. Ooh, that Army-Navy game was ooh-wee.
I didn't watch that one, but we definitely gonna talk about it.
I'll talk about it later because it was on TV and I couldn't stop watching it. So
okay, that's what's up.
Saturday night's main event was very much fire. It was a really good episode.
Okay.
On free TV, by the way, that was pretty dope.
That's all that matters.
Yep.
Because we lose a lot of free TV.
I know, and this one paid me.
Okay.
Buffalo winged the Lions.
Yeah, we'll talk about that one too. That one hurt.
Because I got a take for you. And it's not going to sound like me, but I have a really good take on the Lions. That will probably not hurt your feelings.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot that hurt my feelings about that game, but you know, at the end of the day, we'll talk about it. It.
Ready?
I am ready.
Right, let's go.
Go ahead and get this thing.
We are back. It's just RG and one mic in the saddle like the old days, and there's no one to stop us. So
can't stop, won't stop. I don't know if I should say that.
No, this works out. The thoughts and views.
What's up, wife?
Oh boy.
How was your weekend, sir?
It was cool, man. It was cool. I didn't do too much. I just kind of posted up at the crib, but I got to actually stumble into a lot of football I probably wouldn't have watched because, it's getting a little thin in the TV screens nowadays.
Yeah. Same here, man. Same here. Didn't do too much, did the weekend usual routine pretty much. Watch some football. Yeah, hooped on Sunday and back at work on Monday and chilling with all y'all today.
Indeed.
So I'm, excited as always because this is the high point.
What up, Joanne? Thank you for watching the show.
Yes. Special shout out to I Am Precious as well. Thank y'all for always tuning in and showing your support.
Yeah, man. So you get to watch a lot of football or little football? Because this is a football heavy show. So.
I'm gonna tell you, I watched a little football. I wasn't excited with those early games. I don't know if I was looking at the rundown like, this is what they got. I gotta wait all the way to 4:00 to watch the Lions.
This was Sunday was airing day because the first half of the day you had all the day in the world to go to Home Depot, Menards, or wherever you shop at because those early games meant nothing. Yeah. So you had to be home by like about 3 at the latest. Maybe 1. Had to be on by 1, and then that's when it got cracking.
It really didn't get cracking until 4:00 for me because like the other games, I was waiting on the early games to go off. You know,
he said I had all my chores done. I had nothing else to do. Watch this football.
I hooped and came home and was like, "Dang, this is gonna be a laid back Sunday. Laid back.
Right.
And look, all weekend I've been kind of. It's funny. I've been quoting. What's that movie? Carlito's Way.
Yes, I was like, wait a minute. Go down the Ponchito home.
I gotta give Precious a shout out on there. She started that mess. Now every time I don't know, I'm quoting all kind of scenes from that movie.
Bro, but everybody don't know when Mike watch a movie, he watch a movie. He's gonna live in that movie for like a month. And it's the most funniest thing because everything he eats in that month is gonna be that movie.
I'll never forget The Sopranos. I can't even say half the stuff that I was seeing on there. And it starts with half of,
Yeah.
So,
half a joke, full band. So yes, thank you, sir, for that.
I can't say that one. We'll talk about it later. But absolutely. So where you want to start off at? You want to do football since we got a lot of it?
No, actually, I'm gonna start with basketball because I did some research because I keep hearing this Emirates Cup NBA, and I was like, what the hell is it? And why should I care? So I actually looked it up, and I'm going to explain to you guys how they came up with this little tournament.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Let's go.
I be getting curious sometimes.
Do a little research. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I Google a lot, and then next thing you know, it's 6 a.m.
Yes. And I still don't want to go to work.
Exactly.
All right, let's do basketball. And good. I can't talk today. Hey, we're back, good people. I was want good folks, people, all in my head. But anyway,
let's go.
So I've been hearing about the Emirates Cup, the NBA Cup, and I'm like, what the heck is it, right? I know LeBron won the first one last year, yada yada yada, but it still didn't give me that I care factor. Okay. So I looked it up, and I think next year when they do it, I think I might pay attention because it sounds pretty sweet. Because it's almost like soccer, like World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
And they just kind of condense it into a small schedule. So, first of all, here's how the NBA Cup works. 30 teams have been randomly drawn into groups within 5 in their conference.
Yeah.
Right? So I thought that was pretty sweet. So starting from November 12th and going all the way to like December 3rd, every Tuesday, those are tournament days for your group. So they match you up by schedule every Tuesday with someone in your group.
Yep.
And it not only counts as tournament wins, it also counts towards your regular record. So they're not screwing up the record with a separate tournament. They're actually blending in the regular season with the in-game tournament.
You know what's funny about that, though? The championship game is they don't know. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's an extra game. That's an 84 game. 83 game, isn't it?
Well, maybe. Because a lot of these schedules can flex. So if you end up having like Portland and the Bucks or something like that, you could probably flex another home game later in the season so you don't actually lose the continuity.
Yeah, I want to. That's a question I got. I'm gonna end up Googling that. I'll see you about 6 a.m. with the answer.
So pretty much they get it down to about a knockout round, and then they start playing like the finals around like this between the 14th and the 17th.
Okay.
So it's like almost like you have the pools, then the people with the best record go to the knockout round, and then knockout round championship.
Okay.
And just think about it. You can have a horrible record, but keep winning your tournament games and have NBA Cup and still be like under 500 at the same time.
I think that's what the Lakers. The Lakers made it to the playoffs last.
Play-in. Yeah, they made the play-ins.
Okay.
It was dog, but for about 2 months, I ain't think they was gonna make it, bro.
They did though. They definitely did.
So yeah, man, and it's supposed to be a real prize pool for that team. Yeah, so I think that's dope too.
It is. It was something else came about in the NBA that I was curious about. I don't know the full details, but I saw an interview with Keon Doolin. And he was one of the 17 or 18 players that got indicted for the insurance fraud.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with that case?
Oh man, they allegedly a lot of the NBA players were making false claims of keeping the money.
Yeah, like you know how you get so much money in your health care insurance. I don't know if it's like the HSA or whatever it is, but
Something
you
like
get this
that.
card.
Uh-huh.
And if you don't use that money, you lose it. But you're supposed to use it for medical supplies and
Medical,
things of that
yeah.
nature. I don't know the details of it, so I got to do some more research on that. But Keon Doolin, he was on the show with Matt Barnes and
Oh, okay, all the smoke.
All the smoke. And the interview seemed
Shout
like
out.
it was super, super dope. So I definitely wanted to check that out. I just wanted to know if you knew any details on that. I kept hearing about it, but I didn't do any,
Yeah, at the time, I just found it fascinating that, but you think about it, an athlete would have more access to any doctor and they would write them any script or do anything they ask them to do.
Right.
So if anyone would have access to skate the system and keep the dough, it'd probably be an athlete and a doctor,
True. So, yeah, moving along, there's a few games going on the NBA front, like tonight.
All right.
We got the Miami Heat at the Pistons. Right now, the Pistons are actually winning.
Okay.
So that's pretty dope.
Dope.
Philly and Charlotte. You got the Bulls at Toronto, Cleveland at Brooklyn, Denver at Sacramento, and Utah at the Clippers.
Oh, it's a full slate tonight. Okay, I respect it.
Yeah,
I respect it. So, hey man,
go
what's some Pistons record right now, bro?
Let's take a look at that. I'm not totally.
You know where I'm going with this, right?
You got to be going somewhere.
I'm going with your bet. Remember?
Oh yeah, 25. We need 25 right now. The Pistons are 10-16.
So
10 wins, 16 losses. So we still need 15 wins. What's that? 26 games in.
Yeah.
I think we're making nice. We treading water a little bit. They 3-7 in their last 10 games. So hopefully they pick that up a little bit.
Oh, for those who don't know, we have Mike predict how many wins the Pistons are going to have, and he became one game short last year, so we made him do it again. Yeah. And I'm just keeping everyone updated on the progress or lack of progress for the Pistons.
I appreciate it because I think this one is obtainable. I really do. Anything? Is there anything you're looking forward to? Actually, there's a slate of games on Christmas.
Oh, absolutely.
For the Pistons, I know we're gonna get into that a little bit later. That's a slate of our topics, but
I got the schedule though. Yeah, bro. So they start like 2 p.m. Actually 12 noon. San Antonio starts at noon. San Antonio the Knicks.
Yep.
Then 2:00 we got Timberwolves and Dallas.
Okay.
5:00 is Philly and the Celtics.
Yep.
Dang. Then we got the Lakers and the Warriors at 8.
Yep.
And then we got Denver Nuggets and the Phoenix Suns at 10:30. So we got basketball all day and football pretty much most of the day.
So a little bit later in the show, when we talk about our bets, We'll go through and pick our teams. What we can win. Those point spreads are available at this time, so we'll just give.
Yeah, we pick winners and losers. So.
Yeah. Yep. Same thing with football as well. But outside of that, man, that's pretty much all I got for basketball. You got anything else you want to?
No, just some housekeeping off the top of my head. We're not sure if we're having a show next week because it's so close to Christmas holiday. So we're getting our bets in early. We'll catch up with Lady D in the week and get her picks too. So we'll have it, for the after show. So.
Yeah, I like that. All right, so well,
football.
Yeah, football.
Bet. Man, we didn't got in football super early this time, but it's dope.
It is.
So, before we even get started, I won't say rest in peace, but actually, prayers up for Randy Moss. He is dealing with a major illness. Yeah. He revealed a couple days ago.
Yeah, I didn't know if he revealed it or if I know I saw the status from Larry Fitzgerald, and they was kind of upset about that, but I don't know what the outcome was after that. But
yeah, I believe his stepfather kind of mentioned it, and then he came out publicly a couple days later and did a video about it. So.
Okay. Yeah, major prayers up for Randy Moss.
Yeah, man. So,
yeah, man.
But but he's gonna be fine. So we gotta keep positive spirit. It's all good, all good. And if you know what, and I'm gonna watch this segue, Mike.
All right.
So this holiday season, we talked about this on other shows. If you are dealing with illness, anything like that, you feeling a little bad, you can always go to NAMD, National Mental Awareness Health, National Alliance of Mental Health, NAMD.org. If you're feeling low, something's happening with you, go there. They got a lot of good answers. And, just in case, if you get a little too rough, dial 988 on your phone. It's holiday season. Get a little rough out there, but, we still here for you. We still trying to hold you down. So now, back to madness. Okay. I'm back.
Back to madness.
Back to madness. I just wanted to get that out the way. It was, in the gut. So
understood. Nothing wrong with it. What we got on the slate? What we talking about here? We talking about Lions first.
Well, let's get some happy thoughts. Big shout out to Travis Hunter for winning the Heisman. They say that was one of the closest races since like 2009. So I was like, wow.
I mean, the dude is phenomenal, playing both sides of the ball, as many snaps as he's playing. Definitely had a ticket with that. Didn't win that much, but won, nice little chunk of change because I felt like he deserved it, being a special player that can play on both sides of the ball. I know a lot of people are talking about the kid from
the Ashton guy? The Boise running back?
Yeah. Jonty.
Yeah.
Boise State. That's what I was trying to think of.
Don't get me wrong. The Boise State guy was cold, and the Dylan Gabriel was cold.
Yeah.
And Cam Ward, he's second, for a second pick, first round, something like that. That guy's that too.
I could definitely see that. I just feel like, every once in a while you get somebody special. Whether it's in college, it's generational talent. The fact that he's able to go out there and give 100% on both sides of the ball. What's crazy is now the NFL is a lot different, so it's going to be interesting to see if he does that. More.
What? I don't think you'll see that because remember Denard Robinson? They used to call him Shoelaces.
Shoelace, yep.
Yeah, but he was cold on defense and cold on offense, but they made him pick a side when he got to the league.
The crazy thing is he started off. Well, when he was with Michigan, he was a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I see if he ends up going in as a cornerback, I see him getting opportunities more on the offensive side of the ball than if he was playing wide receiver and getting chances as a cornerback. I think his better, just my opinion, I think he would be better going in as a corner. But maybe the money is. He's
tall, but he's not tall, right?
Yeah. But maybe the money is in being a wide receiver. Catches touchdowns and things, and it's a diva position. And you still get your opportunities, to play.
Did you see him as I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you off. Did you see him as a tight end?
Nah, I don't think he's big enough to play tight end.
But with that speed, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we know he's not blocking. Well, maybe he could block, but
I see him
speed off the snap.
Wide receiver, because he's so, like you said, he's so fast. I more so see wide receiver and corner.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I see. Yeah.
But it's all good though.
Yeah, I think Heisman winner, making a lot of news with his girlfriend type things.
Man, I have a Pettyville about that because someone tried to get in my case about something I commented on. Yeah,
okay,
that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I can't wait till we get to Pettyville. I kind of got one too.
Yeah, so the Todd Bowles from Travis Hunter thing, it was really good to see because he shared the story how he doesn't listen to music and his girlfriend got him listening to Lil Wayne. It just so happens Lil Wayne was actually at the ceremony with him.
Yeah.
So it's cool to discover like the artist, and then you actually get to know the artist personally. That was kind of dope. And Mike, he did the most important thing. You know what it was?
What'd he do, sir?
He shouted out his daddy. I was so happy, bro. You know how many dudes win awards and their daddy is in their life and they still don't get a shout out? So thank you, Travis Hunter, for shouting out your daddy. That was the best moment of the whole ceremony.
Yeah, wait till you hear my petty bill. It's about one of my daddy records back. Actually, it was my records, but we'll talk about that later.
Good feeling going. Okay, right on. Trying to lighten the mood, dog.
Shout out to our former employee. But anyway.
Oh boy. All right. So that's a whole nother show, dog. I was like a whole nother show.
Anywho.
Right. So okay, let's just rip the band off. Let's go to NFL. And Mike, you need to lay down and talk about the game.
No, this was a long time coming as far as the Lions injuries catching up to the losses. I mean, catching up to them. You know what I mean?
Right.
At the time I was watching the game, offense did an excellent job. We got started off really slow, so that hurt us.
Yeah,
and then
indeed,
the defense just couldn't stop. Like one of my homies said, they couldn't stop the nosebleed. It was bad. Every time they got the ball, it was just moving down the field with no issues, man. It was crazy. But
the score doesn't feel like the game felt. No, yeah, the Lions made a hell of a job to make it look respectable, but dude, there was never a point in that game where I thought, "Oh, this might be the move," and it just didn't feel good, man.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't feel good. If they would have snuck that win out, I would have been like, "Yep, Super Bowl." There's no team that can handle the Lions' offense. The fact that Jared Goff had such an amazing game, man, like it's ridiculous, and in a loss. And I read something where it said that with all the passes and yards that he had and lose is a phenomenon.
Rick. Yeah.
And then the other side of that, he had 5 picks one game and won that game.
You know, hey man, some people just got it, man. Some people just got it, dog.
So yeah, highly disappointed. I know a lot of people are jumping on Dan Campbell's head because of pause.
That sounded horrible. Allegedly, sir.
Some people are really pissed about Dan Campbell's decisions.
Yes.
As far as going for the onside kick so early in the game. I understood where he was coming from. This is what he does. I don't trust the defense either. So any way you can get the ball back, I really wasn't mad about it. I mean, at the time I was like, nah, I probably wouldn't have did it so early, but what's done is done, and it did. Well, it didn't. Go ahead.
You're only as good as your last game, sir. So he's been rolling the dice ever since he's been here. He's like forfeit 99. That's just that's how he is.
Only thing left is a touchdown. Oh, you said forfeit 99.
Like he's going for it, like holy, yeah, that's him. So you got to live with the good and the bad, and the fact that we actually caught up actually gives me hope. I still think this is a great sign, sir. This is a way good sign.
Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not pissed about it, but after so many, we're dropping 4. It seemed like we're dropping and losing 4. Up to 4 players a game, not on the offensive side and defensive side, just on the defensive side. Just I don't know. I know we lost. Go ahead.
Well, this is not Royal drinking the Kool-Aid. I swear to God. We know that Buffalo can score. They can go 48 points, 50 points, no problem. The fact that we were competitive, losing our best people, and people's going to start coming back, bro, this is actually a damn good sign. And that's a lot saying for me.
It's just scary. No, and trust me, we with the Lions organization thanks you and salutes you for finally joining us. No, I'm just kidding. But
hey, that's a baby step, sir. I can give them their props. Baby steps there, brother.
No, but we appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. But
at least I'm not fake though.
No. Never said that. I never would say that. But it's just crazy. I'm trying to be realistic on this tip of we're not. We don't know when we're getting some of these players back that are the best on our defense, and then you're bringing in new guys. Which is here's the good part about it. There's still time for the new guys that we pulled in to learn the defense and where they're supposed to be and things of that nature. Who's good at what kind of things. Hopefully the scouts did that, but a lot of people are crying about adjustments that our defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn didn't make or whatever. But what kind of adjustments can you make when a guy only been here for like 2 weeks? You know what I'm saying?
Think about it. Like They play so well. I'm like a man on any game Sunday. I'm reading the paper like beaming, like, oh,
get out there, Royal. Where's your helmet? You know what I'm saying?
So that's what it's like. Okay, I gotta learn the playbook now. Like, oh crap. So yeah, the fact that we've been able to trade water with people who usually wouldn't play is a damn good thing. You know,
when is enough? I every time the Lions suit up, man, we lose 2 guys. So hopefully we can go a couple games without losing anybody, start getting healthy right before the playoffs start. And then I'm with you. But as of right now, man, it's so difficult. I know. It almost seems like we reverse roles. I'm just, you know.
Yes, sir.
I know it's coming back because this defense can get torched now. Before it's like now you're playing bend don't break. Hopefully we just hold them to field goals.
But bro, who else outside of maybe hell, I don't know. Who's putting up 50 points on a regular basis? Because Miami ain't cool no more.
You know what?
The only ones who can outscore us is those guys. Man, everybody else, I don't see it, sir. I just don't see it.
The Eagles are a problem. I think
Depends.
They looked really good yesterday against the Steelers.
They did.
The Rams, who actually beat Buffalo, scared me a little bit. I know we beat them 3 times, and that's a reason why, like, it's hard to beat an NFL team multiple times unless you the 2000 and I don't know 6
24 Lions, Bears.
20, them 2. Them 2. Hopefully they win today. Hold on, let's because
we do
right now.
Yeah, we do need them to win. Come on, Bears, y'all gotta do something. Beat the Vikings. Give us some space.
That's exactly where I was going. Keep the it's 10-zip. Okay, so it's still early.
Failed us again, sir.
It's still early. hey, for some reason, man, this show is a Debbie Downer. I don't know if I need a
Bears. The Bears. Come on, you have one job. Yeah, come on.
I don't know. They can't blame it on clock management. I don't know.
I like what you did. I like what you did there.
We need your help, Bears. I don't know what it is we can do. Because
Chicago fans help us.
It's gonna be difficult to beat the Vikings if we don't get some if we don't get some of these players back. Aleem McNeil, they said he might be gone for the season. And Montgomery,
I know we're down running back.
Yeah, so we might have to pick somebody up, or we'll see somebody who we haven't seen in a while, step in and try to fill David Montgomery's role. But
bro, who's out there?
I mean, I don't know.
I can't think of any big name that.
But I think we got a third string. I think we have someone that backs up Gibbs and Montgomery. So until again treading water.
Women. Your playbook's on backwards. So somebody
right.
Steven Willie Beeman about to be in the building. So
remember,
hopefully
Willie was calling his own plays. It didn't matter. Hey, so maybe not in this episode, but we were talking about me and Lucky Lefty was talking about my favorite football movies of all time.
Yes.
So I know we had talked about it before a little bit. So maybe next episode or whatever, we'll revisit that a little bit. But
yeah, we can spend out because I think next week's episode is Christmas movie. So you know how our Christmas movie talk go.
Oh, man,
it expands into every movie. So
Christmas movies, I love it.
Right.
Yep. All right, but outside of that, the Lions hurt my feelings a little bit. It wasn't their fault. It just the way the cards fell. Actually, that's how I'm leaving it. It wasn't nothing that I saw that we just got exposed or anything. It's like, how many bodies do we got to lose before it's just like, it's almost like remember that movie?
Oh boy, yes, I do understand.
Yeah.
So, but I just look at it like this: like if you pick pretty much the best offensive team in the league and you play them to a touchdown technically, and you didn't have your full strength, that actually says how good your team is. So, on that premise alone, I'm like, I can see them winning out. Yeah,
I got you. I'm a little worried more so on now the demand so much from your offense. You know what I mean? Like
right.
they basically got to play mistake-free football because these other teams are gonna, score a lot of points on your defense. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
But after a few more weeks of getting continued runs out there on the field, talking about the defense,
right.
They'll
get better.
Yeah, and that's what you hope. But man, I don't know how many corners we got left. We just lost 2 more. We got it's players out there that I thought I wouldn't see anymore playing, for the Lions. But
right. Hey, they even got it. I think there's the Odell Beckham signed him somewhere out there in the league because I think they waived him last week, or we're planning to waive him. So,
man, I don't know, but yeah, it's gonna be a rocky, tough couple last 3-4 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's hit this break real quick.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep.
Lunar Love by Denise, where everything is handmade in small batches. You can reach me at my Etsy website or at my email address and place your order. I'm also known as Lady D. Thank you.
What up, peeps? RG from the United Front. Got a quick question for you. Have you always dreamed about podcasting, but you don't know where to start or what even platform to use? Well, I can answer one of them questions for you from the start. Make StreamYard your first investment in your podcast future. StreamYard's easy to use, and it allows you to go live in multiple platforms at once. So, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, you can stream them all at the same time. Show us some love. That's my point. When you open up a StreamYard account, use that link below. That actually gives us some love so we can keep producing the same content. And you can also be using the same high quality technology we use to bring the content to your internet browser. So please and thank you in advance. Go StreamYard. Go United Front. Talk to you later.
Tap into your essence with a Divine Essence candle. Candles that soothe your soul and balance your chakras. Each candle has an affirmation inscribed on each jar to help you stay grounded, create balance and harmony. Use code DE20 for 20% off your first purchase at divineessence.us.
We are back and better than ever. This is the Ops. I am RG, and sitting right next to me is my brother.
One mic.
I'm trying to set my head that way.
You're all good.
Yeah, there you go.
We here.
Right. Big shout out to Mrs. Penny Owens watching on the Instagram side. Thank you very much, my sister.
Thank you.
Oh, side note, we have a major announcement coming up on tomorrow's show about some extra content we will have in January. I'll just leave it right there and we'll talk about tomorrow.
All right. Sounds good.
We are in our charitable bag, sir. Getting it done.
All right. So what we headed to now, sir?
Anything in your mind about this weekend's football? Because I didn't want to talk about the Army Navy game, but anything about NFL that really like stuck out to you that you felt like man, that was crazy.
Okay, so I did watch the Chiefs and they were playing against the Browns. And I know last week we was talking about Jameis Winston and he got benched.
Yeah.
He threw a couple picks in the end zone. They were bad picks, man.
Hey, man. I could have swore he said he was going to get delivered from God from throwing picks. I could have swore he said that.
Yeah, he did.
That's why you got to be careful what you say.
I don't know if did he say picks or pick sixes.
But it's still, like, he's asking God to deliver from interceptions. Like, bro.
I know. And
hey, dog.
I don't know what's worse. Okay. I know what's worse, but I'm just saying it just throwing pick sixes or throwing interceptions in the end zone, because what you're literally doing, you're taking points off the board for yourself because you turned the ball over. You could at least score 3 points. So if you do that 2 times in the game, you either gave up 14 points or 6 points. And if you throw 2 pick sixes, you just gave the other team, touchdowns.
Right. Yeah, I would say the end zone probably. Throwing them in the end zone is.
I don't know, because the pick sixes gives the defense more momentum. They just can't. They chopping at the bit to jump at any pass that you think about throwing. So
but look at it like this. I would say one thing. What if the person falls down, i.e., like your boy used to all the time in L.A.? Yeah.
Okay.
And he swore by this guy. This guy used to get burnt like toast all the time. And he swore by this.
I still like Ramsey.
Dude, Rams horn, he got cooked, bro. All the time.
He got
cooked.
Oh, man.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It's a lot more moving parts to, wide receiver. Yeah. Jumping the route. It could be a great thrown ball. Somebody could jump the route. You have Brady Lewis back there.
Pass or whatever. But Jameis just threw some bad, because they were always in that game. And then at the end, I don't know if you've seen, but Mahomes suffered an ankle sprain.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. How bad do you think that is, bro? Because
well, the way they was talking about it today, I didn't think it was that serious yesterday. But the way that they're talking about it today, I'm like, they're thinking about sitting him for a couple games. The people that was on ESPN and such, we're saying maybe he needs to take a couple games off, get healthy, and get ready for this playoff run. They're already in the playoffs. However, they can still lose the
seeding.
Yeah, the seeding.
Yeah, so. Right. But it's at the same time, you talking about somebody that can't lose somebody? That's those guys. Because this season don't matter if he's not behind center. That's crazy.
And that is so true. This team seems like it's not the best team that they've taken into the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? The defense seems like it's carrying most of the weight for this for the offense.
You mean the refs? And those mysterious yellow flags that come out of nowhere?
Yeah, I think they wear orange.
I already played the disclaimer, so I can say baseless things and be okay. See, we already played the disclaimer. Yes.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine, because I've been saying the same thing since the beginning of the season. I just go back and think about all the calls at the end of the game that Kansas City gets, but that's neither here nor there. So, that's pretty much any other things that
I'm not saying they cheating, they just stretch the rules a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, did you know this?
Yes.
There was an over-under bet for David Montgomery to get over 775.5 yards. Where do you think he ended up at? And now he's done for the season.
Probably with the point. He probably missed it by a point, didn't he?
775. So he didn't get the half a yard. That's what
I said at that point. Yeah. Golly.
Yep.
Oh, man.
If you had him on I didn't bet that.
Man, that sucked.
Yeah, it really did. A half a yard. And, maybe he comes back. Hopefully, Hey,
I don't know, bro.
I don't
know, bro.
He gets out there on the field and they just give him a half a yard. I'm just saying.
You know what? Remember they did that for one of those kids. She broke the all-time scoring record. She had a torn Achilles. They just let her shoot a layup.
Yep. Just like the volleyball girl. They let her come in and, she had a torn ACL as well and let her serve the ball. And she actually hit an ace, I guess.
Right.
That's what they call it.
Oh, or you could be like my man that ran up on Brett Favre about that sack. Did you see that crap?
Oh, let's talk about that. I mean, dang, what's his name? I forgot. Hold on.
Mark Gastineau, because I was like, who the hell is this guy? And I was like, oh, he's good at football. The fact that he getting mad, I'm like, bro, stop.
Yeah, Brett Favre did apologize to him. Brett Favre took the high road on this. I can't always say that about
Wait
Favre.
A minute. He can never take the high road because hell is way up there. And he's way below it.
He is. Okay, how can I say this?
He's not the villain this time.
I was impressed with his response to Gaston because he could have easily said, "Man, screw you. I did what I did. Oh boy, who got the record? Strahan.
Strahan.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So shout out to Strahan for getting all those sacks, and you can get out my face. You know what I'm saying? And leave it at that. But he didn't. He was real classy about it. Pretty much saying that he respects the game and all this, that, and the other. But
yeah,
I was impressed. I don't know verbatim what he said, but it was definitely high class. That doesn't make him any more high class than what he is.
No. Well, if you know about Brett Favre, I used to have a lot of respect for him, and then a couple years ago, he just peed all that away. Yeah. But I will give him this. All right, Brett Favre wasn't running away from nobody at that time of his career. So he should have laid down, because if Michael Strahan had to chase him and do what Michael Strahan does, Brett would have been hurt. So, yes, if I know I can't outrun you, I might as well lay down. Because you know what happens when you smarten up? You play another play. That's what got Brett Favre jacked up in the first place, thinking he could stretch a play out and getting crushed. So,
and football was a little bit different. They didn't protect the quarterbacks the way they do now.
Oh, no. The quarterbacks nowadays might die. Shoot, Brett took some ooh-wee.
The game has changed. Do you remember they used to have highlights on
hit films and VHSs where people be spinning around? Heck yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. That was really good old days though.
Yeah, they were.
So
we they horrible. Yes.
I know. Look. We gotta get out of this funk.
Yes, ignorance is bliss, people. When we didn't know people were getting jacked up, it was a great entertainment.
Matter of fact, that was a segment, jacked up.
Yeah, exactly. That Summerall was the funniest guy. You see somebody just get hit and their arm fall off, and he'll be back later in the game. Anyway, right. It was nonchalantly, they just brought the ambulance and put this guy on the gurney, and he's he'll be back there later.
Yeah, I mean, Madden was the game, the video game Madden used to run over players.
Yes, with the
I mean,
I remember that.
That tells you the times right there.
Yeah, NFL Blitz. Yeah, we was all about crushing other humans at high speed. So
love it.
But the Mark Gastineau thing I found to be fascinating, and he's saying that's the reason why he's in the Hall of Fame. But then his teammates is yo, he was a jerk. So who do you believe? Do you believe a guy who keeps getting passed over, or do you believe his teammates was
So is he in the Hall of Fame or is he not?
No, he's not. He's been passed over. And he's got Hall of Fame numbers. Some of the people they picked over him.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you know how I feel about these Hall of Fame.
Right.
I argue with you on a point. It's sad though. I argue with you on these Hall of Famers on the strength of some of the Hall of Famers that they allow in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about Mark Gastineau, it's kind of it's not fair because obviously at one time he led the league in sacks.
Absolutely.
For a season or something like that. So it's
and he had the record up until that point.
Right. So how can he not
be a Hall of Famer?
How can he not be a Hall of Famer?
You know what I mean? Yes. No, I'm with you on that. That's what I'm if he was a guy who they broke the record from, why is he not in the Hall?
And I feel like the bar is so low on a lot of these Hall of Fame, selections, I guess. If you would.
Yeah.
And that's some of it is just dang, for he in there before him, kind of thing. But there's a lot of players that should be there, but not before certain other players. You know what I mean?
Right, because they were saying the same argument before Ben got in. Wait a minute, he had better numbers than Dikembe Mutombo, but Mutombo got in first.
But
so
yeah. And then you look at what did me and you, we talk about Tracy McGrady and Chris Webber, and
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
I know.
I wasn't gonna say T-Mac. Yeah. I give him a lot of crap about T-Mac, by the way. So.
Yeah. T-Mac is my guy.
And Penny Hardaway,
Grant Hill. I was shocked that Grant Hill made the Hall of Fame.
If you can make the Hall of Fame for being a nice guy, that's Grant Hill.
Yeah, And Green Hill definitely was his trajectory was high, but if we were really being serious about stats and the impact in the league, there would be a lot of players not in the Hall of Fame.
Well, remember Dion said there should be another wing. I was like, you know what?
I'm kind of with that.
I am too.
I'm kind of with that. I mean, because I'm kind of I'm with that heavy. I like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we done talked over a bit. Let's hop into these picks, sir. Tonight's topic: Jingle Bets. Yeah, I made it up myself.
I like it.
Pretty much, we are going to give our predictions on the games on Christmas. Okay. So take our picks with a grain of salt, and there are no odds out as of right now. So we're just going to see winners and losers.
Okay.
If you guys want to put them in the chat, and we'll talk about it on next show, or if there is a next show, because holiday show, not so much.
Well, we're gonna keep record though, so we'll see.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
So we'll start with the first game. We'll start with basketball. San Antonio versus New York. Sir, you get first pick.
I'm gonna go with the Knicks on this one.
But I'm gonna go opposite of you. But I really believe that the Knicks are going to win. But I'll go San Antonio. We'll go opposites.
Okay. All right. The next game, Timberwolves at the Mavs. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you got it? Okay, you got the list?
Yeah, I got it written down too.
Oh, dope. I know you have it written down. Okay.
Yeah. Timberwolves at the Mavs. Who you like?
Ooh, you know what? I'm going Dallas.
Me too. So we got Mike and Roy on there. All right. Go ahead.
We got Philadelphia 76ers versus the Celtics.
I'm going 70. I'm going to Celtics on that one.
Wait. Ain't Paul George on the 76ers?
Yes, he is.
So how can you pick against your idol? How can you do this to him?
Well,
wow, how far the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, I mean, Embiid is not there.
Playoff P.
I don't think Playoff P made a great decision in going to Philly. I
don't think he ever makes great decisions where it goes. I'm just saying.
I have no rebuttal. That's my guy. That's not gonna work for this though.
It's okay. Playoff P. Okay, fine. Yep. But I'm definitely going. I'm going Boston, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it.
All right, Lakers at the Warriors.
Ooh, old man Riverback. So I'm gonna go Lakers. That's okay. LeBron. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. And I don't know why people. By the way, I don't know why people tripping. We know LeBron take games off. The older you get, the more games he's going to take off because you can't be our age doing what he's doing every night.
And I'm not even mad about it. I'm going Warriors though.
Yeah, but that's actually, to me, that's a 50-50 game, to be totally honest.
It is
50-50.
The funny thing about it is the Lakers and the Warriors, they definitely have good battles.
Yeah.
So the last game in the NBA, I guess Nuggets at Phoenix. Who do you like?
That's a toughie. I think I'm going to go Denver.
Okay.
But what's wrong with Denver, by the way? I feel like they had the spark, and now they're kind of like.
There's
is that
couple,
it? You know
well, yes.
Yes.
It seems like Jamal Murray and there's no chemistry like how it was before.
Yeah, and that's so weird. I thought they would at least be contenders for last year and
this year. A few years. You know what's funny? This league is changing because you got teams like OKC and you got teams like who else am I thinking of? OKC, Dallas.
Yep.
I don't think Minnesota's going to be there this year. I'm trying to think of
all
the teams in the West.
Okay. I know San Antonio's a no-go. Clips. I don't know. What about the Clips? I've not seen a Clipper game yet.
They're actually doing pretty good. And Harden is playing. Yeah, Harden's numbers are
that's right.
Really good.
Yeah, that was the Clipper, bro.
Yep, the Clippers are looking pretty good. They'll be in the mix. To be honest with you, man, OKC is mainly one of the main teams that I've been watching.
Okay. I respect it.
Yep, I'm gonna go with Phoenix on that one.
All right. No, that's a good choice. I've been seeing they've been talking back and forth about KD, Is he playing injured or something? Because I've heard his name in the news cycle, not in a bad way, but yeah.
I know he's been banged up a little bit, but for the most part, I think he's. Let me see. If they say anything about? Let's see if they played yesterday. Oh, here.
Yeah, because I heard him in the news stream, and I think it was injury related or him playing hurt or something of that nature, but I couldn't recall.
Okay. Don't say nothing.
Well, don't worry about it. We can come back to it in a second there.
No.
Let's get to these NFL picks, sir.
Okay. All right. What we got?
All right. First game, we got the Kansas City Chiefs versus Pittsburgh Steelers.
I like this. I like the Steelers.
Yeah, if they don't have Patrick Mahomes, give me the Steelers.
I still like the Steelers, even if they do have them.
Well, who's the backup for Kansas City? Exactly. Exactly.
So okay, we're gonna put contingent on.
Yeah. But no, I probably I think it's time for Kansas City to lose one, but I'm gonna go Pittsburgh with you, dog. Okay. I feel like it's time for them to lose one.
You know what's funny about this? I'm going down my little list. I went for all the home teams.
Nice.
There's no road wins for me. Maybe this next one.
All right. Baltimore Ravens versus the Texans. Ooh, bro.
This is gonna be a crazy game. I'm gonna take the Ravens.
Because you know how much I love the Ravens, but hey man, them Texans, they growing on me. So yeah, I will probably take the Texans. You know, if they win or lose, that's a good team, bro. I am happily surprised.
Okay.
How D'Amico Ryans got them together, like kind of.
I like it. They did. They went through a little slump. I was a little worried for them, but they seem to have gotten it back. I think they went on a 3-game losing streak or a 2-game losing streak. I know they lost to the Lions and they lost the week after.
Yeah, but hey, Texans, very good team. Yeah, I'm impressed. Yeah,
I am too.
And don't tell nobody, the Packers might be kind of good too.
Kind of, man. If I had Madden, that's what I'd be running with.
That's so crazy. Neither me or you got Madden this year, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, because I got college football now. I just started playing a dynasty mode.
Okay.
You know, you create your coach, and then you go through the season, and try not to get killed too much. Like I'm Tennessee, and I'm trying not to lose to, I'm playing Oklahoma. I quit that game. I'm gonna start over.
That bad, huh?
Yeah, that bad, huh? It was ugly. I was like, maybe I should go somewhere else. But anyway, I did. I was like, it's late. I'm gonna turn this game off now.
Yeah, bro. I think I'm gonna pick it back up this weekend. Like, actually, once Black Ops came out, bro,
you blacked out.
I'm Prestige 3 on the way to 4 as we speak. So I got to get back to my college football bag. So I got to be some type of form of opponent for this guy because this guy is really good. So
appreciate that.
So give me a week so I can get back into playing, and then I'll
take your time. Take your time. I'm not playing. I haven't been playing anybody. I've been playing a few online games. That's about it.
Right.
So let me ask you this about the about your bets and I mean your picks. Are you confident in them? As far as NBA, I haven't watched a lot of basketball. Outside of the Pistons, who, by the way, I was just looking at that. They are up 97-81 at the end of the third quarter.
Okay, Pistons. All right.
They're playing against the Miami Heat. Yeah, hopefully this will be another win.
Hey, I've been hearing Jimmy Buckets wants to leave Miami, bro.
Yeah, there's a couple things that's being tossed around for the Pistons to pick up some players. I mean, but like they talking about Kyle Kuzma, they talking about the Pelicans with Brandon Ingram and I can't think of his name, but he was the sidekick with Damian Lillard in Portland.
I know what you're talking about. Crap. Dang it, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes, him. And then
there's
that
guy. Shout out. Damn it. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I can't think of his name right now. And so there is room for the Pistons to get better as well. I just hope if they do and me and Brandon was just tossing around Jimmy Butler's name as far as like that wouldn't be a bad look if we could get another big man. Because who knows? What if What if Philly offloads Embiid?
Then he'll just be broken in Detroit. I don't think he gets any better from this point. Unless you take him on a team where they know how to properly manage him, something like that.
Yeah, and if we somehow got Jimmy Butler and Embiid, that would be kind of nice. Not saying that that's the lineup that.
Well,
actually, I would take that.
If you bring Jimmy Butler on the team, that means Cade Cunningham is going to be miserable because he's going to challenge every bit about this guy. His soul, his shoe size. Jimmy Butler is going to challenge him all the time.
I have a question. Okay, I wouldn't be mad.
You don't bring Jimmy Butler in to train nobody. You bring him in to win. He's, that's that guy.
He did good with the young guys in Miami, but let me say this. Jimmy's welcome will get worn thin quick too. So
think so?
2 seasons in, you get. Plus he's older too. But we have no veteran leadership here.
True that.
So maybe Jimmy's not the guy. Maybe he could be, but we don't have no veteran leadership. So, you said you had a Pettyville?
Yes, I do, sir. How about you? Do you have a Pettyville?
I kind of do. I'm just gonna speak on something a little bit. You can go first, though. I'm gonna see how far I'm gonna take this.
All right, cool. Hey, everybody. For those who don't know, I'm a content creator, and I say stuff that people agree with, and sometimes they don't agree with it. And I'm okay either way. Yesterday, I seen another content creator, and I won't name her name because I'm petty like that.
If you were truly petty, you would say, no, I'm just like, go ahead.
Oh, I'm going there. I'm going there, but not going there. See? He's still working on me.
I'm sorry, that was petty of me.
Yes, that was very good, though. Well played, sir. See, this is what happens, lady. You don't come to work. Leave us to our devices.
We don't even know how to be petty.
You do, sir. So, this lady was making a whole bunch of comments on Travis Hunter about she seen the clips about how his girlfriend was reacting to him, and she made this whole scenario about him not having confidence and all these horrible things. And I simply asked the young person, I said, hey, how do you know all these things? How did you get all that information from those 30-second clips? And she said, well, it looks like your spirit's not in order. You want to argue. I'm like, no, I just disagree. And then the lady had another attack. And I told her, like, look, family, I just disagree. It is okay to disagree. Yeah. And I tell you guys, my petty comes from, why is all y'all generation like that? Y'all youngsters need to stop. That's my petty. Go get your girl and tell her to relax and grow up. I'm blaming y'all.
But you know what? I'm kind of just gonna piggyback off of what you just said. It's a lot of internet information. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really don't know these people. I think a lot of things is optics and bad looks, though. I don't know her or his relationship, but it just looks bad. It's like the setup so that. You know what's messed up though, because if something does happen in their relationship that's turns out bad or whatever, everybody gonna be like, I knew it right there. Yeah, I knew it. But let it take its course. It's not like they're I can't say that.
Well, look at it like this. Would you like somebody to judge your whole character, everything about you, off of 2 30-second clips from a 4-hour event?
Absolutely not. But
so you made this whole scenario about a person you don't know, you've never heard of until now, off of 2 30-second clips, and you deduce his whole aura, his whole relationship, his whole life.
You're right.
Come on,
you're right. No, I agree. I agree with, and I don't even think that's being petty. That's being real.
But what was so crazy is how the youngster was so ready to fight just because I didn't agree. And I'm like,
we can be on opposite sides of the spectrum and have a decent conversation.
Yeah. So,
at the end of the day, just like sports, I don't understand. Like, some people get so wrapped up in their arguments and their beliefs. Like, this guy is the greatest, hands down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't argue that, or somebody got the best handles or whatever. Like, right. you can't be serious or whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm not about to
get mad and
I can't
squabble up.
Right. So my petty bill is
ISO, sir. ISO?
No, because I kind of want to talk this through with you. You know, I went on YouTube to try to find, some old for those of you that were around.
I already know where you're going. Oh no! I already know where you're going with this.
Yeah, I went on YouTube to try to find some old One Mic Stand show clips or whatever.
Yes, that was a great show from a network we will not name.
Exactly, and
because we burned bridges in communication.
It showed that it was private, so looks like I'm gonna have to do some reaching out or whatever to get my my stuff back. Just from the interviews that I have done or whatever, because there's and the way it came up was I met a cool cat at work who just started working with us, and he does poetry, and he named some of the people that I actually interviewed. So he was like, "Oh man, you did," so it'll be kind of cool for him to see that. I sent him a couple poems and things of that nature. But case may be, I was just shocked to learn that it was private. So I'm not understanding that. So the petty comes in because my first initial reaction was straight pissed off to the highest of festivity. But I also don't want to feel like there is any kind of ill will as far as holding stuff back. But the petty in me thinks that there is.
Yes. So I'll just take it off all together and no one will be able to share this art. Exactly.
And I was like, dang, did I just get screwed by the industry?
Death Row Records.
I'm gonna have to go in there like Ice Cube, man.
Yes, probably heard the records with the baseball bat. Yes.
Yep, man.
By the way, he did get his check, sir.
He did
get his check.
So when Petty paid off. So yeah,
that was not petty. That was dangerous.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he tore up a lot of stuff in that office. And I remember hearing about that, not really knowing what was going on until I saw the movie NWA.
Right.
So it broke it down for me a little bit better because actually I remember being around, hearing about that, and then as I got older, actually seeing how it played out on camera or whatever. There's always whenever a movie is being made and it's based off a true story, there's always some embellishment,
artistic liberties.
Yeah. So, but sometimes we take that as a sign of maybe that's what I should do. So anyway, I just want my daddy records back. And if you don't know about that, that's a classic episode of Sanford and Son.
Yes. That is amazing. Good tie-in, sir. That was amazing. I'm like, I ran out of board. That was some of the greatest callbacks of all time, sir.
Thank you, man. Thank you. So
you got any micisms there, sir?
Yes, I got 2.
All right, sweet. I accept micism today.
All right, let's go. And then we can get up out of here.
Yes, sir. Good evening, good people. I am RG, disciple of that guy over there.
Let's go.
One mic. Yes. I gotta move my camera over to point to you because I'm like against the wall.
Was funny. Anyway. That's it. That's a micism. Oh, right. Before you get started, I didn't know it was 2 ESPN. It was 2 Monday night games tonight.
Yes,
your boy is playing tonight.
Who?
Kirk Cousins.
Oh no!
They're playing against the Raiders and they're up 7-0.
All right, because oh man, that's a whole other half hour. I don't have time to talk about.
I got the Ravens. Bro. I mean the Raiders winning. I said the Ravens, I think, but I got the Raiders winning.
All right. Whew. Kirk Cousins, bro.
Pretty sure you got the Raiders too. I don't know.
I didn't see the points because Raiders they play hard, but they don't pause. They play really good football. That's what's horrible. They play really good football, but I don't know if they actually had the firepower.
Okay. Fair enough.
Wow, that was bad. But anyway, we are reading from the book of Kendrick Lamar, Chapter GNX for Grand National. And another verse from Squabble Up. Life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you respond to it. We're going to send this one out to the guys on Instagram. Life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% on how you respond to it. And tell the choking up. Till the increase threaten the season of lion. I was literally choking while talking. That's so
it's the lion curse right now, man.
I know it hurts my feelings, sir. And life is like riding a bike. To keep your balance, you must keep it moving. I'll say it one more time for people who don't almost choke to death while talking on the internet. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep it moving. Just like Brett Favre did the Gastineau. He kept it moving.
Yeah. He didn't argue with him.
Like, oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, kept it moving.
Because the guy could barely walk out. I'm going to get my sack back. Dude, you might get on the ground and die, bro. You don't even land nowhere.
Stuck down there.
Right. Yeah, you're going to get stuck down there like 6 feet.
Exactly.
Done.
Yeah, he could. Yes. So.
Yes. What you got?
As always, welcome to One Mic. Thank you, RG, for, always. It's almost like you opened up for me, man. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Honored to, sir.
So with that being said, I'm still on this theme about real friends and, people you hang with, people you're cool with and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know the saying, we taking this thing to infinity and behind. We say behind because we celebrate every moment it took for us to get to where we at right now.
Absolutely.
All right. So look, real friends don't let you do stupid things alone.
Oh, I'm about to say that. Okay. I'm like, you said I was like.
I didn't do anything stupid yet.
No.
But when I do something stupid, I will definitely be calling this guy. Because he's going to make sure that I do it correctly. I don't know if it's the right way or if it's the wrong way, but
we'll be efficient, sir.
You know what? There's a verse. Sometimes you try to do the wrong things correctly.
Yes.
You find the right way to do the wrong things. That's the saying. You know what?
That other one was pretty good too. I'll go with that one too.
I don't know. That it's what Mike. It's what I do, right?
Yes, sir.
Butchered it. And this one right here is being brought to you by the Men's Corner. They always have some of the best best sayings.
Yes, sir.
And on this one, they say, if men think with the wrong head, does that mean women talk with the wrong lips?
We like to thank y'all for coming out today. Holy moly, sir.
Let's get out of here.
Yes. And if you like what you're seeing, like, share, and subscribe. Any emails, you can send them to weareunited@myyahoo.com. If you want to donate to the show, go to our games and PayPal. Everything you donate to us goes to the operating cost of this program, so Mike can say stuff about lips we should not talk about on the internet. This is great.
Hey, I'm just trying to get us a Patreon. But anyway, with that being said,
we might need one because we might be up off YouTube altogether.
Hey, man, thank y'all so much for tuning in. As always, you can follow me on Instagram. I am _1Mike. As like I said, as always, man, I enjoy being here, especially kicking it with this guy, Lady D. I hope you're celebrating and y'all are having the greatest of great times. May this year be just as may this year that she's coming up on her mom be better than last year.
Indeed. Always wish for greatness.
Yes.
I'm RG, proud co-host with my brother right here, but Mike, I'm not going to try to point because I'm going to knock my head out on this arcade game.
Don't do it.
You can catch me on Instagram under OurGamesII. We always ask that you walk into our DMs. Please don't slide. We'll block you because we're all old and gray. Also, play a lot of Call of Duty. I do. Play a lot of Call of Duty. If you are playing Call of Duty or if you want to play Call of Duty with me, you can catch me at my Activision gamer tag, Royal Boy 2. That no matter the platform, if you use that tag, you can find me. It works for all systems. So
okay.
PlayStation don't matter.
No, it doesn't.
Nope. Other than that, anything else to say there, sir?
No. Great show. Good night.
Oh yeah, next week's topic, we're talking about Christmas movies.
That's gonna be great.
Bring all your best Christmas movies because we just gonna kick it. We keep it like show. Yeah. Show is up in the air. I think we're gonna have one, but it's gonna be based on everybody's availability because it is vacation time. So
yeah, it is. But I should be here.
All right. Man, I should be here. All right. I guess we're having a show. That is settled. See y'all next week.
Peace.